long-running themes of this show has been the chopping and changing by the Sussexes of priorities, projects and, well, personnel. And just when we thought things may have settled a bit, there's news this week that the Sussexes are parting way with another.
On June 12, 2025, whispers of Meghan's next move surfaced. American Riviera Orchard was pivoting from jam jars to a hospitality empire. Boutique hotels with minimalist charm, restaurants serving plant-based dishes, and wellness-inspired vibes were her vision, per Vogue. It's her legacy, a source told People. But the dream crumbled fast. The Telegraph reported 6 key staffers, mostly PR and communications, quit Archewell, citing chaos and unrealistic goals. X erupted, with hashtag Meghanflop trending at 10 million posts. From Duchess to Diner? Good luck, one tweet quipped, gaining 80,000 likes. The exodus wasn't random. Insiders told the Daily Mail the departures stemmed from Meghan's scattershot leadership. One day it's podcasts, then jam, now hotels. She's all over, a former staffer said. Variety called it a revolving door, noting Archewell's 20% staff turnover since 2023. Sky News Australia, never fans of Meghan, delivered a viral takedown. Call it as if or as never, a pundit sneered, racking up 2 million views. The Times framed it as Hollywood cosplay of entrepreneurship, signaling Meghan's hospitality leap was DOA. Meghan's brand was traced back to a deceptive launch. In April 2025, American Riviera Orchard's debut jam sold out in hours. Per Page 6. Fans cheered, skeptics squinted. Insiders told Forbes the truth, only 250 units were made, barely enough for a farmer's market. It wasn't demand, it was a stunt, a former PR team member leaked. The Guardian called it low supply spun as high hype. Ex-users mocked. Sold out? She had less stock than a lemonade stand. Hashtag ScamJam hit 6 million posts, the ruse backfired. The New York Times noted Meghan's credibility took a hit, with consumers feeling duped. If this was Kate or Rihanna, the media would have called BS, The Spectator wrote. The fake sellout set the tone for the hospitality pivot, with Variety warning, you can't build an empire on vibes. Meghan's attempt to mimic Goop's curated scarcity flopped, exposing her inexperience. She's playing mogul without the homework, The Hollywood Reporter quipped, cementing her brand as a house of cards. Australia's Sky News didn't just critique, they obliterated. In a June 13th segment, pundits tore into Meghan's delusional plan. Hotels? Restaurants? She can't even sell jam, one laughed, dubbing it as never. The clip hit 3 million views, with X-memes of Meghan serving scam jam in a chef's hat going viral. Aussie media's got her number, The Sun wrote. In Australia, where Meghan's approval hovers at 8% per YouGov, the mockery stung Meghan was furious, per the Daily Mail. She thought Australia would embrace her, a source said. Her 2018 royal tour down under, once a PR win, feels distant. The Times noted her team pushed back, leaking to CNN that the venture was in early stages. But the damage was done. The Guardian called it a warning shot to global media, stop hyping Meghan as a mogul. The viral roast didn't just mock, it reframed her as a dilettante, not a duchess with a plan. Meghan's hospitality leap baffles experts. What does she know about restaurants or hotels? Forbes asked. Zero experience in logistics, staffing, or food sourcing, per the Telegraph. A Four Seasons consultant told Variety, luxury isn't a logo, it's decades of trust. Meghan's vision, plant-based menus, minimalist rooms, jam on pillows, drew eye rolls. It's Instagram, not industry, The Spectator quipped. X mocked, serving vibes with a side of delusion. Her track record doesn't help. The Hollywood Reporter recalled her Spotify cooking show pitch, asked for no direction and unlistenable demos. She's repeating the flop with fancier plates, The Times wrote. Hospitality's cutthroat, menus, sanitation, guest retention demand expertise Meghan lacks. You don't fake this, a Michelin-starred chef told Forbes. Her rush for instant legacy skips the grind, setting up a crash. The Guardian warned, ambition without skill is a recipe for ridicule. Behind the chaos, Harry's rattled. Insiders told Page 6 he's uneasy with Meghan's frenzy. Podcasts, jam, now hotels, it's exhausting, a Montecito source said. Harry's solo Invictus appearances, per The Sun, show strain. He looks distracted, Variety noted, citing his legal battles and Netflix's cooled $100 million deal. X buzzed with hashtag Harry trapped, asking, is he just funding her flops? The Telegraph reported he's urged Meghan to slow down, but she's charging ahead. The financial stakes are real. Their $14 million Montecito mortgage and security costs drain funds, despite Harry's $30 million inheritance, per Forbes. Archwell's $4.8 million grants, mocked as PR props, stretch thin. He's bearing the fallout, the Daily Mail wrote. Harry's silence, unlike past defenses, hints at doubt. She's the visionary, he's the wallet, the Spectator quipped. The hospitality gamble, Meghan's solo sprint, risks leaving Harry in a financial and emotional lurch. American Riviera Orchard's identity is a mess. First wellness, then jam, now hospitality. It's a Pinterest board, not a brand, Forbes wrote. Rihanna's Fenty and Goop had focus. Meghan's dart-throwing confuses consumers. Loyalty needs clarity, The Guardian said. X mocked. Jam one day, hotels the next? Pick a lane. Hashtag brand chaos hit 5 million posts. Variety noted rushed launches, like 2024's Nigeria-tied fashion line, flop from lack of testing. Meghan's tabloid presence can't mask the muddle. The Times called her image-driven, not strategic. Her twerking video with Harry, meant to go viral, drew 4 million views but 70% negative X sentiment. Per The Sun, it's attention, not authority, The Spectator wrote. Without a niche, her brand's a liability, not a legacy. The Hollywood Reporter warned, confusion kills credibility, predicting more flops unless Meghan finds focus. Silicon Valley's done. The Times reported investors, once eager for Sussex clout, now balk. Her projects breed drama, not dividends, a venture capitalist told Forbes. Netflix's hesitance, pausing Meghan's series, per Deadline, signals doubt. Spotify's 2023 acts, after a polish, no-pulse podcast, looms. Variety noted Archwell's $5 million installed project scared backers. No one funds a circus, The Guardian quipped. Meghan's Midas touch is cursed. The Telegraph cited her 12% U.S. favorability, per Morning Consult, as a deal killer. X mocked, investors want ROI, not jam jars. Hashtag Sussex liability trended at 3 million. Forbes warned, chaos repels capital. Her hospitality pitch, lacking expertise, seals the retreat. She's a headline, not a headliner, The Hollywood Reporter wrote, framing her as a fading star in a skeptical market. The public's fed up. YouGov polls show Meghan's UK approval at 6%, US at 11%. X is brutal, from royal to ridicule. Hashtag Duchess delusion hit 8 million posts. She's not a mogul, she's a meme, one tweet read, gaining 100,000 likes. The Times noted fans. Defecting, I wanted to root for her, but this is desperate, an ex-post side, hitting 50,000. South Park's 2025 roast, per Variety, cemented her caricature. Meghan's contradictions, privacy please, public stunts, glare. Her Nigeria trip, Panda's Netflix cosplay, and twerking video fueled skepticism. The Guardian called her a victim narrative on loop. A documentary, Where Did the Money Go?, probing Archwell's funds, per The Sun, looms. Trust is gone, The Spectator wrote. The hospitality flop, mocked globally, flips her from rebel to laughingstock, with no sympathy left. Can Meghan salvage this? A focused brand, real expertise, no stunts, could rebuild. Hire industry vets, ditch the Duchess a crutch. But her pattern, rushed ideas, PR spins, suggests more chaos. Insiders hint at a Netflix doc to reframe her, per Vogue, but X groans, more curated tears? Forbes warned, relevance isn't guaranteed. Without substance, her empire's a mirage. This isn't expansion, it's exposure. Meghan's not building, she's performing, The Times wrote. Sky News roast, staff exits, and investor flight scream failure. Hospitality needs trust, not headlines, The Guardian said. Unless Meghan trades delusion for discipline, American Riviera Orchard's hospitality flop may be her final bow. What's your take? Is Meghan's hospitality dream doomed, or can she turn it around? Is Harry stuck in her shadow? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm all ears. If this Montecito mess has you hooked, smash that like button and subscribe for more unfiltered royal scandals. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, the Sussex saga is only getting messier.